out there, and welcome to the ATCB Filthy Rotten Liar Invitational series of 2017. This is the first time we've done this, and what it basically is a series of us playing various board games or tabletop games that involve lying, deceiving, and being generally untrustworthy, and getting assigned points based on our performance in each of them to find out who is the biggest filthy rotten liar of ATCB. Now, if you're not interested in any of that or in seeing the game we're going to play today and hearing me talk about it a little bit, then there's a timestamp in the video description below that should take you straight to us playing our first game, which will be the Resistance Avalon. So pop down and check that out if you don't want to hear me talking anymore, basically. If you do, hello! So I'm going to just do a quick explanation of how the Resistance Avalon works for anyone who hasn't played it before. So the Resistance Avalon is based on a previous game simply called The Resistance, which was kind of a cyberpunk bluffy party game thing. Resistance Avalon is essentially the same game, but in an Arthurian setting, with a couple of tweaks that make it really quite exciting. In Resistance Avalon, there are two teams, a loyal team who are loyal to King Arthur, and a spy team who are instead loyal to the evil Mordred. The spies know who each other are via a kind of fun thing you do with thumbs up and opening eyes and various things at the beginning of the game, which you'll see. The aim of the game is to complete missions. By completing missions, I mean that the loyal people will complete them successfully, but the spies sabotage them and cause them to fail. At the end of the game, which is after 5 missions or quests have taken place, the people with the majority win. Quite simple. How you go on these missions or quests, I can't remember how the game terms them, probably quests, is that there is a person around the table who's the king. This king crown thing moves around the table as it goes, so no one person retains it. The king is responsible for assigning people to quests. This assignment is then voted on, so the people around the table get to choose whether essentially that team of people is going to go on that quest or not. If the general vote is yes, or a majority is yes, then that quest happens with that team. If it's a no, then the kingship is moved on and another vote is held to see who's going on that quest, with people suggested by the new king. This can't happen indefinitely, however. If there are 5 down votes on who's going on a quest, then the traitors automatically win that quest. So there's a bit of a motivation for the loyalists to actually settle on a team going. When the quest happens, that's really quite quick and easy. Participants on the quest gets handed succeed or fail cards. These are then shuffled together and revealed blind, so you don't know who's put in a fail card. Yeah, and that's the general core of the game. As the game goes on, you tend to get quests where you need multiple fails for them to fail, though that kind of depends on the number of players you've got going. Another thing that depends on the number of players that are going on the quests are just the player numbers, for which you have kind of different, I don't know, it's an extremity to call it a board, but kind of little boards at the centre of the game that change the player numbers that go on individual quests and also the number of fails that are required. And that's essentially the game of Resistance. Or Resistance Avalon. We are using some additional rules because there are a whole number of things that you can bolt onto the game that are included in the base game, including different specific characters as opposed to general roles. So a couple of the ones we're using for this, and the kind of the real baseline ones that I think a lot of people use by default in the game. Number 1, we are using the character of Merlin. This means that one of the loyalists, rather than just be a general loyal knight, is Merlin. Now, Merlin knows who the spies are, learns them at the beginning of the game, while the spies do not know who Merlin is. This might seem like a huge advantage for the loyalists, and it would be if that was all there was to it. But also, in addition to this, when you assign Merlin, you also assign the assassin. The assassin is a character that replaces one of the spies. I mean, they are a spy in general, but also at the end of the game, if the assassin can guess who Merlin is on the loyalist team, then the spies win regardless of whether the loyalists have won or the majority of the missions or not. So it's a different victory condition essentially, and it's something we always play with. In addition to that, we're playing with the optional Lady of the Lake kind of mini module thing. What this is a Lady of the Lake card is passed out at the beginning of the game. And after the second quest is done, the person with the Lady of the Lake card can check the loyalty. That's the loyalty, but not the role, so they can't check if someone's Merlin or the assassin, just if they are loyal or a spy. And then they can pass on that information or lie about it or do whatever they want with it. They then pass the Lady of the Lake card to the person they checked. After the third round, that person can check another person, and that goes on again to the fourth round. So there's 3 checks in total from 3 different people, with the only rule is you cannot check someone who has previously been checked. So it adds a bit of flavour to the game and adds some confusion and all the rest of it. I think that's all the rules we're using in Resistance Avalon. It's barely believable to me that it's taken me about 6 minutes to explain the rules to this game. But yeah, enjoy the game. Okay, so are we ready for the first game in the ATCB Gaming Bluffing Series 2017?
Wait, no. Oh. Okay, now.
Okay. Oh, okay, it was a bit. Okay. No. Like,
yeah!
Oh, okay, yeah, humour, yeah. Okay. Dynamite stuff. We haven't determined who the first...
I think you are obviously...
Whatever, I'll do it, whatever. I'll be...
I'll give you
start
that,
with,
so.
which gives John the Lady of the Lake. Yeah, okay, so...
The eyes closing thing.
Yeah, we do.
We do need to do the eyes
That's the
closing
thing.
thing, which is the best.
That's the most fun bit.
So
I can't wait for
everyone
this bit.
Put your hands in the middle.
Oh, no.
This can't be everything, John. Paper beats rock.
There will be four loyal knights and 2 servants of Mordred, 2 spies. So the 2 spies of Mordred, please open your eyes and recognise each other.
Sam always lost at this point.
It's me! Then, servants of Mordred, please close your eyes and put your thumbs up.
If you're a bad guy.
Yeah, if you're a servant of Mordred, close your eyes, because they should have just been open, and put your thumbs up. And then Merlin, open your eyes and see who the spies are without being seen yourself. Okay, spies, put your thumbs down. So spies, put your thumbs down. Merlin, close your eyes, and everyone open your eyes.
Well, that was interesting.
Oh, that's too much for me.
It's interesting when you get loads of characters and it gets really complicated.
all round.
So, who am I going to send on my kingly quest?
I'd like to go.
Would you now? Well, 2 people have to go.
Suspicious things.
See, this is the thing. Do I get early information, or do I have more chance of the first quest passing, which is a nice, first quest almost always passes anyway, because people
I'm a
want
good
to hide
guy.
themselves.
I don't know.
I'm convinced.
I'm actually a bad guy, by the way.
And I guess I'd like him... The thing is, asking for information is...
Thing is, also leaving it on yourself.
You hardly ever get information on the first
Yeah,
quest.
it gives yourself a bit better credibility, I suppose, leaving it yourself as well. So
I'm
it works both
I'm
ways.
taking me.
Oh, is it just 2 of us?
Yeah, it's only 2 the best.
Just the 2 of us.
Road trip.
Just the 2 of us.
That's very nice.
I don't know the
I
next
am
one.
unfortunately a 7 more.
We can do it if we try.
We can do it.
So I'm not interested.
That's not
Okay,
wait,
Voti.
It doesn't matter, yeah. It's like we have nothing to go off.
3, 2, 1.
Don't want to reject it.
Yeah.
I knew it.
Just didn't like those odds.
Okay,
We're going ahead.
We're going ahead.
Oh,
4 to 2. So we'll take these. Pass the one you
Don't want.
don't want.
Don't want.
Sam,
So do you now
you don't have to shuffle them
I'm just going to
because
put
they're the one you don't want. And then
Well,
pass.
Okay.
shuffle these cards for us?
Okay.
Yeah, shuffle those 2 and lay them.
And then you have to shuffle them.
Do I?
No.
Yeah. No, you first new impartial person and then another person, because
Why?
Pierre might know how he shuffled them.
Oh,
It's
yes.
just the, it's
Yeah.
just the rules.
We've never done that
It's just the
before.
rules.
Okay.
It's just the rules.
Okay, that's fine. Success! Yay!
Both of you are
As
clearly
always
innocent.
happens.
I decided to let you guys have
The
it.
first round tells you nothing.
I decided to let you guys have it.
Okay.
I remember it's the only time
I don't know.
we
Isn't it
failed
quite a
the
good
first
strategy
round.
to like
Yeah.
fail the first round?
I failed
and
the
then
first
just
round
rush
quite
it,
a lot, yeah.
like brutally.
Because there's also a certain advantage to having one of the spies kind of outed,
Right.
because they can take a lot of heat.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm the spy, like now, I always fail the first mission. That's actually my strategy.
I hate you,
Where
Justin.
you like
It's true.
failed the first mission and then went, "What the fuck, John? Why would you do that?"
Yeah, it was great. And then no one sent you on a mission. It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
I'm really curious.
Okay,
so is it
Mr.
3?
King. It's 3, and remember at the end of this, John gets to check someone's ID.
Wait, I thought surely it was at the end of.
No, it's the end of missions 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
This one's the first mission that tells us something.
Okay.
Mm.
So if John's gonna be able to check someone, then presumably I should give it to someone who's not John.
I will
'cause-
only vote for a mission which you're on.
Why?
Because the most suspicious thing a person can do is not put
Put
themselves on a
themselves on a
mission.
mission because they don't. Yeah, okay.
Right. Well, I mean,
Because by now
I'm
it's
happy
like-
with like going on a
That doesn't
mission.
make any sense, because loyal people are more likely to want more information than spies.
That's just how I play the game.
But also,
That's just what I'm saying.
loyal people
That's
should.
just what I'm saying.
Loyal people should want us to see the mission though, so it does kind of make sense.
I don't want to be on a mission.
You don't want to be on a
I will
mission?
fail it if you put me on it.
But you don't have that option if you're a good guy.
go.
Like, for bizarre reasons, I now like trust Justin way more. Like I'm like, yeah, like this double bluffing.
I will only vote for a mission with you, Matt, and maybe one of these 3 on it.
Right?
I have no
Probably-
idea.
probably
just,
John.
just ignore Justin's vote and go ahead and do what you
I'd
want.
like John on it because John's about to make a decision.
It's one
So I'll have
vote.
loads
It's
of
one
information.
vote.
I would actually
I'll
like
happily
John on it
go.
because if
You
we
would
get a full
what? You
pass,
would
we can
what?
trust John's opinion with the Lady of the Lake more.
Right.
That's a good point.
More.
Yeah, if it's 3 successes,
Yeah, and then
I'm gonna give
and
it to
then
Nietzsche.
John says something,
no,
we're
no.
pretty likely to be able to trust
What's
that.
wrong with
Yeah.
because I'd like one of us on the mission so we can keep some information from last round.
But we'll get that in the
It's fine.
fourth.
I'm
We'll
just
get
going
that
to
in the
fake it.
third
I'm
round.
just going to fake it. It's fine.
Okay.
Wait,
3, 2, 1.
It's a bad idea.
Justin, do you fail every single vote?
That probably is a bad idea, and this will probably fail.
Well, we've only had one reject, haven't we? Which means
Yeah.
a spy probably
Probably
likes
the
it.
spies
Yeah.
approve of it.
I
Or at least one
reckon.
does.
Oh god.
I reckon people are spies. Something.
I reckon,
I reckon
2 of the people. God, you're going to win this series of games just in logical
God.
deduction abilities like
Flawless.
that.
Cards.
Oh, yeah.
Cards.
How many?
Very bad.
So
How many cards? 3 successes and 2
Pass the
fails.
ones you do not want to me. Deal with it.
it's fine.
Will not want.
You do not
Do
want.
not
Do not
want.
Not one.
And then pass the ones you do want to me,
You just really don't want to mess this
and
up.
I'll shuffle.
And then we're only doing one shuffle. This is where Matt's card shuffle
Don't play by the
abilities.
rules.
The king can reveal
Okay.
what we got.
Pass.
Yay!
Oh, that's really annoying because now John's going to do the Lady of the Lake and we don't know.
Yeah.
Uh,
I would
Alright.
like John. I mean, John can do what we want. and I
What would
shouldn't.
you like me to do?
No, I'm
Justin?
not gonna
Tell
say.
me what you
Where's
would.
I'm not going to say. I would like you to check Matt's loyalty, but
why Matt?
because
Yeah, what
if Pierre's a spy, he could have put John on, knowing John's about to check the loyalty of someone on the thing. This being a perfect opportunity to say blame Sam of being the spy.
Yeah.
Because that would be 2 corroborating people, and because Pierre knew this was about to happen, blah, blah, blah. So I think John should check someone outside, and that's just my opinion. That's
You
my
know we don't vote on that, right, John?
No, I know. John
Yeah,
do
we're
whatever
just
he
giving
wants.
opinions to John. I
literally
kind of
is
get
his own
that.
person.
But there's also value to John deliberately going for somebody who went on a mission.
The thing is, I have no horse in this race because John could be completely compromised, so I'm
Yeah,
not
I
going to
know,
trust
I know.
anything John
I
says.
agree.
So
Why not?
you think that Justin? No, that you are Justin.
You think you are
That's
Justin?
so
I
slow.
know, I know.
Put his glasses on. You look the same.
But it was even worse when I wore glasses.
Yeah. Oh man.
Uncanny.
Yeah?
You were
Wait.
Uncanny.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Before
for like
laser eye
years,
surgery.
Let's
when
go to
we
my best Justin
we
impression.
knew each other for years.
Reject every mission.
Is there video evidence of this?
Probably on the channel, yeah.
Yeah, the earlier videos. Anyway, what were we saying?
Anyway,
you were choosing Lady of the Lake.
So you think?
Don't listen to me. Just don't. Just
I just want to know how
have-
you constructed this chain of logic.
somebody on that was a spy.
Yeah,
There's every chance
True.
that Pierre was the spy.
there's every
Yeah.
chance.
So all 3 of us could have been the spy. right?
Every single chance.
it's slightly unlikely there were two spies.
That's true.
I agree.
I think you're right. I don't know.
Or they're
If they
playing,
did, they
or
got,
they're playing
if
really
they did,
well.
If they did, they got lucky.
Yeah.
Well, that can be a good strategy to get two spies.
I
now.
wouldn't-
It
It's
can
hard
be,
to
it
do.
can be a good strategy to have a spy like approve and one reject.
It's,
that's
it's
hard.
very
Like, that's
but
the
it's-
best.
because you can't communicate. It's so it's luck.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
feel most comfortable if you checked somebody who wasn't Pierre, because Pierre chose you for the mission. I think that if you were both spies,
You could check me then, I suppose.
like
Yeah,
I don't know, that's just my opinion. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. I'm a spy anyway, so
Yeah.
The thing is, if
It's
John
lies.
checks someone and says they're a spy, either John or that person is a spy, which is
Yeah.
useful information.
Yeah. Exactly.
Probably.
Does that mean John should check someone
Well,
who's more likely?
Unless John's revealing someone.
Well,
But now knowing that information,
That means
that
one of the three of us
changes
is
how
I agree with that.
like
One of the three
John's
of us is
decision
probably
dynamics.
best to
Yeah,
be a spy.
I was going to do one of the three of us.
Okay, good.
Thank
It
you.
doesn't matter which of the two. Then. Just go for whichever you want.
But no, because whoever I check the loyalty of gets the Lady of the Lake.
Yes.
I probably don't want a spy to get the Lady of the Lake.
Unless-
they can start spreading more
But
misinformation.
if they've accused,
Oh my god!
but you don't know who's the spy, so it doesn't
It's
matter.
true.
He
anyone
does.
you choose.
He does know who the spy is. You're a dirty spy, John.
Or,
I don't know.
or,
We don't have enough
Could be
information to make a
valid.
good decision.
Or they're all innocent.
I honestly don't think there's anything in it. You should
Yeah,
just
there's
pick
not much.
Right, fair enough.
You're talking too much.
Okay.
You gotta use these cards.
Yeah, you use
Don't
these cards.
touch your card.
No, look.
Apart from John.
No, you don't look. Just look.
Apart from John, who
Suspicious.
literally needs to look.
And also you, Sam. You should look. Like,
Alright,
So,
he's legit, you're a spy.
right, brilliant. Okay.
The only way that isn't true is if both of them are spies. And if it's unlikely that both of them are spies because
I would
I'll
just
have
have
the
to get
mission
incredibly
there.
unlucky.
I now trust you, John.
Thanks.
you shouldn't trust John.
so it's likely I think that they're both
So Pierre, what do you think just happened?
Which would
What do I think
Well,
just happened?
because the only implication
you have to now make an excuse for you not being
there
a
are
spy.
two explanations.
Yeah.
Either both of them are spies,
Which is more
or John's
unlikely.
just a spy.
No, actually John
Or-
John could be a spy.
Oh
That's
yeah,
the
John
truth.
could. Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
right,
yeah.
yeah.
Or
I
John
see,
is
I
telling
see.
the truth
Yeah.
to
It makes
What does Pierre think?
it seems somewhat more
What does-
likely that John is
what does
loyal. to
Pierre
I
you.
think it's really unlikely that I picked
It would,
like
though, wouldn't
the
it?
two guilty parties. I don't.
or,
I
or
don't think
John,
it's
John
possible.
could be a spy and
John could be
outed
a-
Pierre
yeah.
as the
That's the
outed
most
spy,
realistic.
Oh,
while
yeah,
John
another,
plays the
another shield.
innocent.
Can I have your shield, John, please?
Yes.
Who's the third one you go for?
I'm definitely going for you two.
Okay. Sky's the mean one.
Sky needs to go on one.
Yeah.
If you're loyal, pick me.
Why?
If you are loyal,
Why, other than the fact that I am loyal?
I think it's quite likely they're both legit.
So
And if we're both legit,
given that you're going to be checking next turn,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
who do you think you might check?
Probably.
If you check Pierre, you'd know the most information, wouldn't you?
Yeah. I mean, I would assume. Although I kind of feel like Pierre is likely to be a spy right now, so I don't know if that's actually valuable. Like from my perspective, I think there's like a 70 or 80% chance Pierre's a spy.
But
right
also-
now.
unless John's playing like a
also
good
we
game.
don't want another compromised mission. We've already had one.
That's
Yeah.
true, but I don't know anything about. There are two spies. I don't know anything about your loyalty or Sky's.
and obviously,
And also, if
you're a traitor.
if I
as you
get
say.
if I get Pierre and Pierre is a spy with the Lady of the Lake, well, that's fine. But we've still got one spy. We have no idea. who it
While
is.
the convention is always to pass the first mission, you do have some evidence
I know,
of
I
a spy.
know. But you also are a devious liar.
And the winner of most adorable sneeze award goes to Sky
I'm
and
putting-
not Chris Corley.
I'm putting this team on for various reasons.
Wait, what's the team?
That's four. That's four.
Wait,
So you're not sending
wait,
John?
what's the team?
I'm not
I
saying
can't-
John.
Who's the last person?
So I think we need to start getting information about
God.
Sky because Sky's the last
I
person
agree.
we
Yeah.
get information on. This mission doesn't need to pass.
So that's
We
two
need
fails
to
and
start
one
getting
pass.
information. We know Sam is the best bet. Sam's the best hope for mankind because
Oh, God.
currently he's got the most clean record. I know I'm a spy, so I'm going to fail the mission, but I'll find more information about everyone else.
If you're a spy, you wouldn't need information.
Yeah, exactly. so, and I kind of trust you. So this is the safest team that you could put Sky on because we've got two people who passed a mission and a person who's got a ironclad defence. So if there's a failure, the most likely person it's going to be is Sky.
But you don't need information
I'm-
if you win.
I don't care. I'm putting this mission on.
Okay.
So you throwing this mission to
No,
find out?
I'm not throwing this mission. Also, suggesting
Wait,
a mission is not important.
Doesn't mean it has to go ahead.
Doesn't mean it has to go ahead.
Wait. Oh, God.
I'm not sure.
I haven't yet approved a
The thing is,
mission.
my problem is.
I don't intend to.
My
contest
problem
it.
is, like, I don't think this is necessarily a terrible choice. I tend to vote down, but what 4 I'm going to go for? Because I don't trust, like, I don't know if I can trust any
I
4
don't.
group of 4 people. So.
That doesn't matter.
The worst person in this group
The
is
game involves
Wait,
something
who,
called a
who do
mission.
you want to put on this again?
Us 3 and Matt.
technically the worst person in this mission is Sky, although you two are very suspect as well.
Let's put it this way. One of these two is probably a spy.
How would you just very suspect?
No, Sky is the most suspect. You two are somewhat
okay,
suspect.
but John and Pierre are more suspect than Sky and Matt because Matt's been approved for one, and we
Yeah.
know nothing about Sky. Whereas we know one of you two is a spy.
I think John is less suspect than
No,
Sky.
not necessarily.
Just because John did say the right thing about me, and Sky we know nothing about. Even though John could be lying,
John's
I
an
think
evil
that's more...
calculating machine.
The most, the two most suspicious people at the moment are
please,
John and
can everybody choose?
Yeah.
Okay, well, in that
Sam,
case, then,
Sam,
I'm
please
honestly
choose
happy.
If we think that's true, then we should...
Three,
But
decide.
I don't think John and
two,
Pierre are spies,
one, turn over.
so I'm not approving.
Okay.
Oh,
Fine then.
right. Well, I'm actually quite encouraged by that mission because nobody approved it apart from Sam.
That's actually a very good point.
Damn.
Who
Wait.
didn't approve it?
Everyone,
Sam,
Everyone
Who
rejected
approved
it.
it?
I'm the
Sam.
only person who approved
You
it.
didn't approve your own mission?
No, I never approved missions.
Yeah, this is fucking Justin Strat.
Stop your fucking mind games.
I literally never approved missions. Because unless you're like
If
here,
you wanted to suggest the same people, Sky, I'd vote up for that again.
Yeah, because the spies must have gone against that.
The
can we have
spy,
your shield, please?
Yeah, sure.
assuming Sam is
Give me a
loyal.
Is there any way in which
Assuming
Sam
Sam
is
is loyal, the spies voted against that.
Yeah. I mean, even if I'm not loyal, the spies, at least one spy still
it's
voted
worth
against
it's
it.
worth putting the same team on again just to see what happens.
Oh, do I go next?
Yeah, you
Oh,
do.
I
I'm
thought
sorry,
Justin...
you're the.
Sorry, I thought Justin had another go.
No.
I think I trust.
These all just need one
Sam.
fail, don't they, as well? There's no two fail ones.
Yeah, there is.
But
one fail.
that would mean
Yeah.
that
Like,
both
we have
Pierre
to get
and John are
literally
spies.
all the loyalists
Which
on
I
this
don't think is
quest
very large,
and the last quest when it gets to that point.
But just put that out there. That means that both John and Pierre are spies.
What would mean?
Guaranteed. If this is a good team.
So,
But that's not, I think that's very unlikely.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'm going to vote this
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah,
Really?
because I think it's very unlikely both of those are spies.
What's the proposed
I
team?
haven't even proposed
Yeah,
the team
yeah,
yet. What are you guys arguing about?
Why did you vote it up last
Because I've changed my mind.
I haven't,
Sorry.
I
you
proposed
forgot.
a team first.
Sam is running interference on like this whole like
I
operation.
legit want to run through this logic in your
Yeah,
head.
yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
So now that it looks like the spies didn't want that one,
Yeah.
you now think it's bad.
Yeah, because there's nothing to do with that.
I
I
don't
just
know.
realised it's very unlikely that John and Pierre
Yes,
are spies.
but the spies voted that mission down.
Yes.
So did the loyalists.
So did the
I
loyalists.
don't know.
So did everyone.
Yeah, but you don't care if the loyalists voted it down or not.
You're evil.
Well, they didn't have enough.
The spies didn't want it to go ahead.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's going to pass.
If the spies didn't think it was going to... If the spies, no, there is a certain logic to that. If the spies didn't think it was going to pass anyway,
Yeah.
they would not vote for it if they're the only people who vote for it.
I'm just standing by the logic. I think it's very unlikely.
Well, I
that Pierre
think
and John
Sky can
spies.
choose
That's
her
very
own
unlikely.
team, and I'll vote down. Because I don't approve anything.
Anyway, let's let
I've
Sky
not
pick.
seen you. Yeah, I want to see.
It's all
Justin.
irrelevant until Sky
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
figures
what
is
I
going.
figures
As
out,
Sky was quite rightly saying.
was going to say.
I just wanted to shine a spotlight on,
Yeah.
on Sam's brain.
Remember, I said that you should. This looks suspect,
Okay.
so Sam believed
Not
in the
necessarily
suspect.
bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's what happens. Like,
Yeah, fair play.
whether or not we're playing it or not, I am Merlin. As
know
far
what
as
I
Sam's
mean.
concerned.
It's me. Yeah, I went on that.
You're the only person who had it.
I'm going on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, is it not 4?
Yeah. It's
Yeah, I'm trying to decide.
I am apparently decided as the most trustworthy
Yeah, I think.
because
Yeah.
because
I was thinking put you on, but
I'm-
my main.
I have a growing
I didn't
suspicion
know.
of that team.
Like,
You
I
have
think
a growing suspicion of
Oh, that's-
everything.
yeah. What thing are you not
If-
suspicious of?
if
John?
you're Dodge,
Sam.
then it's fucking
You're not Sam, you're
spectacular.
Sky.
Yes.
Sky, I would quite like to go.
If the last person I would choose would be Matt or Justin, not Pierre.
I'm not going to choose Pierre.
What's wrong with Pierre?
Well,
Don't you love when you become the scapegoat spy? Yeah.
okay.
Wait, before you decide, let's find out what Justin thinks.
Yeah, what do you think?
Everybody needs to know what Justin thinks.
Oh, I get to look at someone
For a second there, I thought you'd be
He's going to
serious.
say he doesn't like
No,
it.
I was not. I just wanted to find out how he's going to vote.
I'm curious. Well, I'm going to find out who I'm going to go for from this as well.
Okay.
Look at.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh,
Very suspicious.
Yeah.
Very
Spies
suspicious.
like.
What's the difference?
Hmm?
That John's on it.
No, Sky's on it compared to the last one. Oh,
Sky
John's
was on the
on it,
last
yeah.
one. John's on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And you're voting down whatever.
Why did you approve that? That is really suspicious behaviour.
Why?
Because you just said this was a great team,
Yeah.
i.e. these are all of the good guys and these two are the spies, and then you just vote for a mission.
Yeah, and it's not going to get voted for now.
It just got
And-
voted
and-
for.
and
Yeah,
that
just got
team,
voted for.
that team is not going to get voted for. That I said was a
What,
good
why
team.
not?
It did.
Because he's changed his mind. You
Right.
vote down everything.
I might change mine back
I might,
again.
yeah, I might
The
vote for-
spies are going to vote it down.
That one
What's the
passed.
point?
John, why did you vote for that mission? I just out of interest.
I voted for the mission because there wasn't much of a logic behind it. I was trying to figure out, ultimately, it was, do I think both Pierre and... My reason for voting it down would be, do I think both Pierre and Justin are spies? And then realised that because there's two unknowns on this mission, I can't really make the judgment. And we're never going to be able to make this judgment, because the only way for this to pass is to get 4 loyalists on it, and that's
My
not
thing. I'm
going
like,
to
it
happen.
seems like it's just never going to happen with it.
Except
Well, it definitely will happen now.
I'm kind of.
Wait, I thought
you
this
can't,
one needed
you
2.
can't get high and mighty about this when you're voting down
Didn't this
every
one-
team.
I voted
Wait.
down. I
No,
vote, no,
all
no,
of
no.
them
I
failed.
will not vote
All
down
of them
every
were one
team.
thing.
I just vote down
I
most
thought.
teams.
It's pretty
you,
fucking hard.
and you
But
voted down that other
but he
team.
votes down everything he
Is
does.
it on higher
so
player
it's-
games? So
It's
Yeah.
7
It's 7
players.
right.
Oh.
Who's taking
players.
what we don't want?
I'll take what you don't want. I'll take your success.
Unwanted.
Why me?
I don't know, Matt. I don't know.
You don't know. It's just
I think.
who's taking the wanted?
Yeah.
Sam, who are you going to check after this when we fail?
Who are you going to
Yeah. If this is a fail,
Which it will be.
it's
Why?
Either,
Why are you
Because
saying
I'm not on it.
it's either going to be.
Okay, oh, yeah, that's fair
To be
point.
fair,
You said you were
It's
a
either going to be
spy.
Matt or
I
Sky.
am a spy, but I also know who the other spies are, and I'm not on this one. So I know the
I'm
other
gonna
spies.
check.
I love that you
Sky.
think saying you're a spy is somehow mind gaming
No, it's
everyone.
not-
It's,
it's-
absolutely not.
it's
It's,
not-
just irritating.
No, I know. Like, it's when I am a spy, I find it very hard to pretend to be a
Oh, yeah,
loyalist. But so I think it's easier to always pretend to be a spy than always pretend to be a
Yeah, and
loyalist.
just vote down
Success.
every mission.
No.
Success. Fail.
Hail.
Success.
I don't do it to be annoying. I do it because I can't pretend to be loyalist when I'm a spy.
Okay, so that means I'm now going to either look at Matt or Sky
That's true.
because I am more inclined to trust you of the 3 other people on this mission.
I'd be interested if you looked at that.
3 other people in this mission.
Yeah, not including me. 1, 2, 3.
I should be
You
interested if
trust
Sky.
me more than you trust
Why
yourself.
would you trust?
Then you. Oh yeah. I'm talking about myself compared to you.
Why do you trust John?
Yeah.
Well, because John said the right thing about me, and also I think it's unlikely there were 2 people on that mission, on that spies on that mission, and I think you're most likely to be the spy.
I like.
I think that's valid.
So it is more likely that there was one spy on that second mission,
Yeah.
which would mean that Pierre is the spy.
I think it's more likely to be Pierre, yeah, just because also
Which
because John
means
says
that
directly.
either me or Sky are spies.
Yeah.
Check me.
Okay. I was gonna
check Sky.
I was gonna check Sky because you were on the first mission, which
Oh,
gives me
well,
very
either way-
slightly
either
more
way-
reason to trust.
either way-
you. Only
either
very
way.
slightly.
My worry here
But
is then
everybody
you won't
passed
trust
the
me even though I'm
first
loyal because John's a spy and John was
But we could
playing
say
a
the
head
same.
game
We
by
could say the
saying-
same thing about Sky, though. Really.
Yeah, but
but-
but this is me.
Well,
My concern is me.
also,
not
though,
Sky.
it's coming round to Matt soon as the king.
Yeah.
Well,
it's coming
okay.
around
So
now.
Yeah.
if you check Sky.
And then wait,
I-
who gets the lady
Okay,
with the
the
lake?
reason I'd like
The
you to check
person in
Sky
check.
is that
So-
is, the reason I'd like you to check Sky. Sorry. I stopped talking.
So whoever gets the lady of the lake can check next.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's always a risk of who are you going to use as well.
I would really like you to pick me
Or me.
Why do you want me to pick you?
because if you pick me, I can start working with you.
Okay.
Assuming
And-
that you. And hey, if you pick me and say I'm a spy, then I know that you and John are spies.
Assuming you're... that would be quite handy for you, yeah. Assuming
But
you're
then,
loyal.
but then if you, but then, oh god,
Yeah, but
that's
you'll
such
know
a
if I'm
mind
loyal.
game.
So
Yeah, no, assuming from me that you're loyal. If you're not loyal, it goes really badly.
it doesn't
if I choose
work.
you- If I
Why?
choose you now.
no,
Why?
because you're pretty. You're,
It's the
you're,
same
Oh, people
information.
trust me, I suppose, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
because if you say anyone's a spy, if you say anyone's a spy, we know you can't be a spy because if you and someone else are a spy, that
Yeah,
means
okay.
John would have had to have lied, which would make 3 spies.
The exact same argument can, of course, be made for Sky or
Yeah.
anyone you pick. The thing is, I think that if we can work together, I know who the 2 spies are.
Okay.
I like check me or Sky because I'm very.
you.
I'm,
Why?
well, me,
I'm not checking you.
me-
I might check Sky. Why should I check
well,
Sky?
me because
over
then
that?
you know I'm trustworthy. But I'm very suspicious of Matt because I think generally he acts logically consistently.
Yeah, so check.
But if he's suspicious, I could.
So
check
check
him.
me.
But wait,
I think- I
have you
think-
been on any mission that like?
Not
No,
failed.
only the first one.
You haven't been on any. So
I've not been on any missions failed.
But people pass the first mission all the
It
time.
just-
It
Justin's
doesn't
loyal.
even count.
I'm more
Justin's
interested
loyal.
as well, yeah,
These
I
are the
agree.
spies.
But I think
Check me.
I can't believe that Matt would approve a mission that wasn't on a team that was just voted for, like a mission where
That was a-
like him
But
approving that
what
mission
are the
was so
but
suspect.
what are the chances of that team coming back round
Well, if
when it was completely voted down?
well, because say you fell with John.
Checking Matt.
You fell with John. You fell with sorry, you fell with Sam. You fell with John. It comes down to Matt. Matt puts on that team. It goes ahead. Like it would be fine to put that team would be absolutely fine to put on.
Okay, Matt's loyal. Matt's loyal.
Okay, I take it back.
We are good.
Okay, but now that we
Now I feel comfortable.
It's these two.
I feel
It's
comfortable
these
in saying
it's
it's
which two?
It's these 2.
John is totally messing with you.
John.
Nope.
No, John's totally. I think
have,
John's loyal.
I have more of a suspicion of John than either of you 2.
Well, then-
You said something that makes me trust you, which is very
Well-
unusual. But
Let's find out. shall we?
No,
you idiot! You're so dumb! You're so stupid!
a failed mission means they win.
Oh.
You're so
Put me, you, and Justin on.
Oh yeah, not John. Yeah.
Yeah, I would prove that.
Last
Wait,
one was.
It's a
you
3-person.
do-
Do I really trust Justin more?
Well,
than John?
actually, that's
Why do I trust Justin more? Why do you trust Justin more than John?
To be fair, the only reason I trust Justin is because he's getting really aggravated. Because he.
Cop bluff.
To be fair, what's his?
Well, I'm
do
putting
we,
you and me on.
do we think his argument about this could all be an amazing gameplay of you 2 as spies, by the way.
I don't
This,
think they are.
if they are, they've done that unlikely 1 fail in 2 spy thing. But anyway, twice.
Yeah, that would be insane.
No, just once. Just once. Yeah. Anyway. I completely
Why
lost my
Justin?
train. Why Justin? Okay. Justin is being really. We need more information.
Yeah.
Which is something. I asked him why he voted down a certain thing, and without pause for thinking, he said because I wasn't on it. Which is, I mean, you can just say that, but yeah.
Justin diverts every single one. I mean, I do genuinely think
He's
he is
also
actually
not
doing
been.
something.
He's also not been on a mission that failed.
Yeah, I think you throw a good
On the other
If
hand,
you trust me, feel free to put Justin on.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
I think Pierre and Sky are the spies.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
No,
I'll go with that
Pierre
because I
and
do
Sky are
trust you,
spies.
and you both said that to me, so that's fine.
Well, let's just have to roll with it.
Let's see how many proven rejects we get out of this one, eh? Okay.
3, 2, 1.
1 reject.
I think that's right then.
I think so.
Yeah, because I think Pierre was playing it safe and hoping that it would fail. But
let's just see.
we'll find out, right?
Let's just see.
We'll find out.
I feel quite good.
Yeah.
It's going to
So,
come down.
yeah.
It's going to come down to this last
you.
one.
Which one was successful?
1 for me.
Can I have a fail, please?
A fail.
I've got my cards.
Why do you need a
We're
fail?
gonna use it.
That's my one I am using. This is one I'm not.
Oh, you're putting it in front of me? Why me? I'm
Sorry,
playing
what
thing.
am I doing?
Yo,
Yeah,
The one
that's
you're
what I am
not-
using.
Am using.
I'm
one.
using.
So
This is the one I'm not
What?
using.
okay, so John's got the am using,
Okay.
Oh, right,
apparently.
okay.
and Pierre's got the not using for some reason.
Yeah.
Let me just
Okay.
double check that
I
one.
don't know why I did that. Sorry, didn't help.
That's the am using.
Give me the not using.
Did
Justin,
did he do that because he knows the game's about to end?
Matt, just put your card down. We'll find out.
Right.
we can't do anything about it now.
Am
That's the
using.
am
The top
using.
one was the one I gave you,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, that's right.
You're wrong card down.
Shuffly.
Jesus Christ.
And then,
If you're like in all this logic and you just manage to put the wrong card down and loses the
I'm
game,
really
that.
suspicious of everyone now. Sam especially.
Why me? Surely I'm the least
I'm not
suspicious.
Success!
don't know.
Success!
Yes!
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, I think we're good. Because I trust John
So
even
whose
more
loyalty
because
are you
John
gonna
said
check?
that.
Whose loyalty are you going to check?
Oh shit, yeah.
And it's your turn,
Yeah.
John.
John check.
Because that would have been a fail
John
from
or
us.
It
Right.
would have been a
It
fail.
would have
I've
been
got
John.
to check John.
Check John.
Okay.
Hang on, can I check someone who's used the Lady of the Lake? I'm not sure I can.
Oh.
Or is it just not the person who's passed it to you? You don't need to think, I can look at the rules.
Shit.
Oh, the rules. What a wonderful beast.
Only suckers check.
A player that used the Lady of the Lake cannot have the lady used on them.
Okay.
Damn it.
It's up to you.
So it's Skype. It's fine.
Yeah, it's probably Sky, isn't it?
Well, you could check Justin.
Well, what was that? Who was on this mission? Pierre and you two.
Yeah.
You two are fine. Pierre's definitely a spy. I'll check Sky. Or I could check Justin.
Why do you think I'm
Either way.
definitely a spy?
By this point,
Like,
we've
haven't
been
been
on
able
too
to
many
check.
good missions
You
by
haven't
this
been able
point.
to
That if either of them failed that mission, the spies would have won.
Skype.
And John's
Everyone on that mission is 100%.
John's super
loyal.
not
wait,
suspicious.
John wasn't on that mission.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but John also.
I can't check John.
John also
I know,
said yes
but
to the
I'm
mission.
just saying, I'm not asking like why I'm guilty. I'm asking why do you believe John?
And I would check John's loyalty if I could, but I cannot.
That's fair.
John also
but
said yes to the mission and said, I will accept this.
I said
Although-
yes to the mission.
Okay, that would be a fucking crazy
Like,
double bluff if you
there's-
actually said, I'm not a spy, and then
No, you
said...
see, that's the thing.
Yeah,
It's a piece of information that makes you trust everything that John said, right?
multiple times. I still trust John more than you.
But we
though.
all approved that mission.
Maybe the
If
best
we
person
check,
to
yeah, we're
check-
100%.
I think it is.
We all approved that mission.
Apart from you.
You
What do you
reject
think
it.
I think it is.
What?
I think the best person to check is Pierre.
Yeah, because then you will know 100% for John. And then we can go, yeah, us four. If you trust Justin, then that's the best option.
Sure.
If this is fucking blue,
Yeah, it's fine.
he's fine. Okay, good. I was gonna say, if that was a loyal, then
Yoink, yoink, da da.
yeah, cool.
Can we?
I'm amazed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to vote.
What have I got? Yeah, I've got a shield.
Two rejects.
I didn't realise I had a
And there's
shield.
2 rejects from these two, maybe.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's nice.
Should we?
We still need to do it.
I'm not using this one.
Yeah, go.
Imagine if there was
You're not using that one.
Yeah, who wants to take it?
we can just show our cards.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
We can just show who we are.
Yeah, because it's the last round as well.
So, the one you won.
3.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Right, who's the assassin?
Me.
And
Oh my
who's Merlin?
gosh.
Okay.
Alright.
Now this is a tricky one.
I know who I'd pick.
I know I picked two.
I didn't
I
even
know
know
who
who
I
I'd pick.
I'm between two people. No, I shouldn't think aloud. I should just like.
Well, no, it's
You
not.
can
Let's
discuss it.
think
For
aloud for
you can
God's
discuss it
sake.
with Sky if you want.
You can discuss it.
I
But
can discuss it with Sky.
It's your decision.
Yeah, but you have the
decision.
final. you
Yeah.
have the final
Okay. My thought is it's between John and Matt because I think that
call.
like
Xenex, I've got a beard.
no, I'm saying that because Matt seemed to know a bit too much too early, and like seemed more confident than like.
Yeah,
would
he
otherwise
also
be.
seemed very confident it was both of us.
Yeah, Justin, I think was trying to play the bit of like I'm fucking Merlin, so can I take a bullet for Merlin?
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Like
Although Justin is always very over the top with
This
everything.
is-
like I
this
never
is
see him
true.
play Resistance and not be like that.
Justin might well also just be playing the like I am Merlin, and so I say I'm Merlin.
I also do play Merlin like that too.
Yes, I recognise this.
I don't have very
I thought-
many war.
And John's
I thought-
just played the like I'm silent and no
In
sense.
terms of Sam, I thought he was a little bit more reserved than usual.
Oh,
Just a thought.
Ooh, insight.
Insight.
But
I'm still
I'm
more
not
inclined
saying-
for Matt. I think I'm going to go for vote
I
for
think
Matt.
his.
I
Yeah.
think it's Matt.
I think it's Matt.
Okay.
It's Merlin.
Who was Merlin?
Your instincts are right.
Oh my god! I
Well
was
done.
so
I was trying really hard not to be reserved. I was like, I'm gonna not be reserved as hard as
That was
possible.
really good. I thought it was John.
But you put a mission on, didn't you?
That was so hard.
You
Yeah,
put a mission on Sky.
I had to do it because I knew I'd be suspected.
Oh, yeah.
I thought we're gonna win from getting it between us because
Yeah.
you two are onto it,
Yeah.
and you were onto it as well. I'm going to have to deliberately play unlike Merlin and get the wrong things
Yeah.
because you did a really good job of covering Merlin.
I suppose
yes, Matt. Yes, Matt.
Can I just say,
good.
the reason I was so confident is because I'm just that good.
Sweet.
I suppose was that why you put John on that mission and we were like, no, because
Yeah.
you knew John was safe.
I was deliberately going for
Were you
things.
having a little when I said you've been reserved? Thing?
Yeah, I was like,
As soon as,
Fucking
as
hard.
soon as you said that you thought it might be me, I just went quiet.
Yeah.
And it kind of like,
Yeah.
Merlin stays quiet.
I fucking hate playing Merlin. That's the first time I ever won as Merlin.
Well done.
You played very well as
GG.
well.
Except
So,
that
Yeah, I know you did. I thought you might as well.
Loyal Knights fist bump.
Yeah.
Bam. Okay, yeah.
So
In terms of the series, so that means that each of the four of us gets 1
I
point.
think I should get 2. I think
1
Merlin's
point
hard.
towards victory. Yeah, you
No.
don't. 1 point towards victory. So I'm sure we'll pop the scoreboard up and stuff like that, and we'll have a little bit of an interview with some of the people who
Oh god, I need a
are
rest.
involved in this game. It's a
Oh, it's
traumatic game. Yeah. So post resistance match breakdown here for the spies. Shame. So what went wrong there? What went wrong?
My lust for blood was just so great, and I just could see you just there, and I just pounced, and it was the wrong
And there
call.
were bones everywhere.
There were bones just all.
I mean, I don't remember it actually happening like that, but I'm willing to take your word for it.
I'm glad that you sacrificed yourself
Yeah.
for the real Merlin.
Yeah. Sky, any thoughts? Revenge, brutal violence
brutal violence against Merlin.
against
Yeah.
Merlin. Well,
Some point later.
what's new? So how are you guys feeling? Being the only zeros, the only zeros in the end.
Lake is,
We will have our day.
You will have your day. You will
This
make
is
your comeback in the next.
The vengeance
in the
will
next
be
game.
ours.
you mean I will? There's only one winner.
Oh.
Oh, shade being thrown.
Oh.
Um,
I thought we were in. Oh.
so next time we'll be
There
playing.
can only be one.
There will only be one winner in the next game because the next game we're playing is Coup. So
no.
get pumped, get psyched for that.
So pumped.
So pumped.
That sounds dodgy.
So pumped for Coup is my new post rock.
Pumped for Q.
Yeah. So yeah, say goodbye to lovely people, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Goodbye.